Hello. Uh, the is this episode 2 or 1? I haven't decided yet. It's Schrodinger's episode, but um,
Wouldn't the last one be Schrodinger's episode?
no, I think they both are
Hmm.
because
I did your mom.
well, that's
Why? Because
true.
we don't currently know what.
We don't know the order they're going to be released in.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I'll think about it because my audio was really bad last time. But I'm here with
how's the
A
Schrödinger
Surge
situation
and
involved?
Clown Zero.
Hello.
And
Hi,
Clown, you
Clown.
had COVID last week, right? How was the recovery?
So my nose is still stuffy. I can breathe through it, but it's my smell is really off. My taste is quite off. I still have a cough, and I think I get flashes, little heat flashes, but that just might be me being fat.
I've been fat. I don't think that's what that is.
Okay. Yeah.
Flashes. My boy Clown and Heat. Oh no.
Oh no, not like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get back to 100%. It's hard. It's hard out here. It's also hard because I've been stuck inside for 9 days without being allowed to go outside, and I'm going crazy.
How much did the world change, you think, in 9 days?
Well, the staff at my restaurant changed in those 9 days. My situation with work changed entirely.
Better or worse?
So one of my managers is leaving, and because she's leaving, the way they're training me is they're trying to give me more responsibility. They're worried that because okay, so on Saturday they told me there's a possibility that I'll end up becoming floor manager. But yesterday, which was Sunday, they're telling me that I'm a little too abrupt with the way I speak to customers, and they don't like the way I talk, basically. So yeah, just gotta fix that, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. It is a weird situation. Other than that, I don't know. The world's been the same.
I'm looking for a job right now. I don't know. Working at a sushi place sounds kind of nice.
You should get a job at that Papa John's.
Which one?
True.
The one that you eat at, right? That's what you get?
Yeah, I mean, I considered Subway. Subway would be the better option because if they're yeah,
We
I
can
mean, you
both
can
be
have a
sandwich
for-
makers.
on your lunch break, and I'd be like, oh fuck yeah, I love Subway. Subway's the shit. I will eat every sandwich possible. You give me 10 sandwiches, I'm gonna eat all of them. That.
We can both be sandwich makers, except mine are just higher quality, taste better.
You work at that weird no-name Midwest bullshit. I live in Wyoming and my state isn't real place, right?
I guess.
Man, just shedding Wyoming so hard. Oh my
That's
god.
pretty cool. Wait. You want to see the message I sent to Nerix? It's so funny. So my good friend, may he rest in peace. May you the beast, who is the beast. I convinced him to queue rank 1s in Brawlhalla. And may he rest in peace because he queued Nerix twice. Lost to him twice, so I DM'd Nerix on Discord. Stop farming Mayu. It's not cool. Nobody thinks you're cool for farming Mayu. You loser. SMH. Fuck you. Mayu is way better than you. You're free. Dog water. Your org is free, except that ASouth guy. Org owner is literally gold, and he's going to jail. Because when I read it out loud and I said, your org owner is gold, the org owner, aka Orange Juice Smelly, told me that my house will burn down within the next 10 minutes, so I said he was going to jail. No response from Nerix. Pending response.
Pending
What is
response.
wrong with you? Why'd you just go off on Nerix like that?
Well, he fucking
poor
farmed
guy.
you. It was not nice of him. He should have given him a win.
No, fuck you, fuck Mayu.
Sometimes you just
Next
gotta let him
turn,
win.
though.
Whoa.
Whoa,
I'm
pal.
sorry,
That's the
Mayu,
beast you're
but-
talking about.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, the beast has been put down. He has
Put
been
down.
tranquilized.
Tranquilize that fool.
Oh my god.
And he better just take his tranquilizer like a man.
Yeah? What are your thoughts on horse tranquilizer? Clown, you ever done it? You gonna do it?
No.
Wait, what's the drug
Honestly,
Horse tranquilizer.
Horse
No,
tranquilizer.
no, but it's a ketamine. That's right. I do ketamine for $8.
That's it.
Why do we have to pay you?
Yeah, you would be paying for it.
If you
Yeah.
could get me horse tranquilizer, we'd be gaming.
But what?
I'm never going above weed. I'm
Why are
never
you
going
so
above
fast
weed.
to do ketamine? What?
My man is.
Think about it, bro.
Uh,
It's ketamine. Shit's busting.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. That shit will make you go crazy.
You would see like a needle on the ground that would maybe somewhat look like heroin, and you'd be like, "Fuck it, I'm a heroin addict now. Like this is what we're doing." And you just
Is this how bad Wyoming is? Where like you have
Yeah.
nothing to do that like please
So bored
drugs
that I'll do
where
ketamine.
now?
we talk about the drug problem in like the Midwest, and Wyoming's got a bad drug problem, but like really,
Anywhere
we
there's
shouldn't be
Wyoming
blaming
isn't
it
in the
going
Midwest,
on,
idiot.
there's
We're the
plenty
key to
of
the
like
West.
crack dens
Oh,
going
okay,
on.
whatever. Yeah, no, we blame it on the drug companies, big pharma, whatever. Really, it's just their personalities. Like people like in Wyoming, first of all, they're not even real, but second of all, they just want to pick up every drug they see. Like, come on, bro.
You never seen a
Every
needle
person
and been like, I want to stick that in my arm?
No, Sam. Actually, I've seen fake needles and thought I don't want to touch that.
No, I've never thought that. Although one time I did when I was a kid. Like Black and Mild, like it's like
cigars.
fake. Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
fake cigars. They're really stupid.
Well,
I saw one on the
you-
ground that looked like a whistle, and I picked it up to blow it because I thought it was a whistle. And I was a kid, and it was
Fucking
awful. It was like
gross-ass
one of the
kid.
worst experiences of my life.
gross-ass
My taste
kid.
buds were fucked for the rest of the day, and I was like, okay, I'm just never gonna smoke cigarettes then. All right.
Oh my god. Well, if I'm correct, Black and Milds is mainly bought for blunt wraps now. So any cigars you see sold at at like a gas station or anything that you're like that looks so cheap. Who would buy that and smoke that? People who smoke weed will cut those open and put weed inside it and replace the tobacco. So that's why all of those exist.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
I wonder how many businesses are just propped up because like they're not used for the main thing that they're designed for. Like, how many little Black and Mild companies are there around the world that really just
There's quite a
sell
few.
good wrapping
So-
paper?
So I know Black and Mild and White Owl are super popular, but those aren't the only ones. There's at least like 2 or 3 more that I'll hear like just bouncing around in the air, and then there's like these off brands I'll buy. So like this is quite the like cash flow they're getting from it
Yeah.
to have so
Pot
much
smokers
competition
are
like that.
such a good like group of people to advertise yourself to, because
Wha-
they'll just fucking buy it. Like,
Clown.
What's up?
Have you tried that THCO stuff in Chicago?
THCO?
psychedelic.
I haven't. Oh, I don't. I'm very scared to do a psychedelic,
It's
especially
like a weed
alone.
psychedelic.
I'm very scared to do anything alone like that. Because if I start having like a bad journey, there's nobody to stop me.
let me tell you, bro, from experience, right? Did shrooms 3 times over Christmas break. I don't know how people have bad trips. Like,
I think
It's
if you're in
definitely
a bad
happened.
state
I've
of
heard.
mind
I've
going
heard
in-
stories of bad trips.
if you take too much, you can see things, but most of the time you're generally not supposed to see things, and you just like feel weird, like your whole body's just like, what the fuck is going on? Like this shit is crazy.
Yeah. Well,
And-
I also feel like the weed one probably wouldn't be that strong.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I guess that you don't want to go above weed, but it's pretty cool. Like it was a pretty great experience.
Nah, I'm okay. Well, see, one of my first highs. So I'm a bit of a control freak, and that like a lot of my life I want to be very set one way. And weed is quite the inhibitor that lets your mind just wander. So the first time I was high, I was trying to control my body and be like not high, while being high. That was one of the worst feelings ever. That was like the only bad high I've ever had. So with that, only at weed, I don't want to go above that and feel worse. So I'm never going above weed for that reason.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't think I would go above like weed and then acid or shrooms, and then that's it. Like I don't want to do any of the weird. Like my sister, shout out my sister, she's fucking psycho. Just does whatever. She has like a laundry list of shit. Like literally, you name it, probably has done it at some point. And yeah, holy shit. Like some of that shit I would just not do ever. Most of it really. Like ketamine, cocaine, none of that. Like no interest at all.
What's that one drug that people do and then they like throw up?
Throw
What?
up.
Do you guys know which one I'm talking about?
I
It's
think I've heard of it.
So ISO something?
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
I think
I'm
isn't that a
scared to look it
psychedelic?
up.
I'm pretty sure it's a psychedelic.
It's spelled Ayahuasca.
That is such a fucking New Mexico way of spelling things. God damn it.
That's funny because I like Google gave me a suggested result in the way I was spelling it, which was completely off, but it still found out ayahuasca.
Well, ayahuasca plant isn't illegal in the United States. Its active ingredient, known as DMT, is banned as a Schedule 1 drug.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
It was DMT.
DMT.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not like hardcore psychedelic, right?
I think that there's another one that isn't coming to me right now. That's like a desert thing.
Peyote?
Peyote. Yeah. That it's just like, yeah. I mean, I would do shrooms, acid, but not those two. Like I'm good. That shit seems too much.
Oh yeah, look at the way Google suggested I spell it, based on how people have searched it up.
That's how
Yeah.
that's how I typed in actually.
That's how I was spelling it, and it actually came out correct.
I think I would have gone dumber, maybe.
So well, I had a U in there somewhere. Like Google still guided me. Ugh.
Your mama.
Ayahuasca. Yeah, no. But God, I don't know. Losing control of your body just doesn't sound fun to me.
You don't really.
Music make you
like-
lose control. Music make you lose
No,
control.
you just feel weird.
drugs are a stimulant and a relaxant that, like, if you're not ready for, it's just I'm not down.
You know what they say?
Weed
though?
is
If you
that
take
nice
a
relaxant
depressant
that
and an
is-
accelerant at the same time, you even out.
That is not what
No,
they say. They say if you do
no.
that, you will die, which is why you should not drink
That's
Red
not-
Bull and vodka together. That's
That's
not
how you make
it.
your heart stop.
Yeah. Do not drink Red Bull and vodka too much. I would not recommend doing it ever, but like that shit is just not it. Do not do it.
Drinking a Red Bull alone is already a danger, in my opinion. It's like that shit is so strong for
Yeah.
no goddamn reason. Like,
I
oh
don't
my
think
God.
caffeine affects me.
Yeah, caffeine definitely. I used to think that it didn't affect me that much, but no.
Because like people tell me they drink like a Monster and they get all jittery, and it's not like I have an addiction to caffeine. I pretty much only drink water, but I'll drink a Monster and I'll feel like normal.
I only drink soda, so I'm not sure. Like I drink tons and tons of Coke, pretty much whenever I go anywhere. So I feel like I've kind of loosened my body towards caffeine.
Yeah, I used to drink pop like crazy, and I hear very commonly that people just don't. Monster doesn't do a lot for them. I think it's that like caffeine doesn't affect you, Sam. Like I'm sure you might have like a better caffeine tolerance, but Monster in general is like for quite a few people it does nothing, and for quite a few people it does a lot. Like for me, it used to do almost nothing because I drank it so often. Now I can't finish a Monster, because of how hyper it gets me.
Like,
Damn.
ninja.
Like no, I've had a Monster that I've drank 2 different days already, and there's still like a third of it left in the fridge that I have not touched.
I can't drink that shit. Energy drinks. I did like I've drank Monster twice in my life, and it was both times at a airsoft shooting place where you'd like shoot each other with airsoft guns. It was really cool. And like both times they play music really loud in that place, and both times that I drank Monster, I couldn't hear the music anymore. Like I was just fucking sprinting. It's like this is bad. This is really bad. I should not do this anymore. And thus never again.
Yeah. No, I actually used to be addicted, mainly because in 8th grade, one of my classmates' fathers worked at a like warehouse company where they store Monster, and she would sell them for like super fucking cheap. I think like $1 a can, and these are like now like $2.50 or something. So I would drink like fucking 2 a day for like through my puberty years. I think 2 or 3 years before I started wrestling, and I finally like started cutting that shit out. I have no idea how the fuck I
I
drank
feel like
that
when you
much
talk about
Monster.
cutting,
That
you
is
gotta
so
make it
bad.
clear that like you mean cutting weight.
No, I also mean like cutting the Monster out of my diet because like it totally fucked with my
How
Yeah.
unhealthy
Sleep
is you,
cycles.
clown?
That wasn't what I was talking about either.
Oh.
Yeah, when people say that, like my general assumption is that they mean like the self harm.
Yeah, I'm super
Oh.
into cutting.
Jesus.
You guys ever like sit on a toilet and then you're scared something's gonna come out of the hole?
Yes.
Yeah, you live in
I had
Florida.
that fear the other
that's
day.
like not an irrational fear.
Yeah, no, I mean there are articles of like snakes and shit, so I sometimes I
How
really
do you
go
how do you
back.
think you fix that? Do you think you gotta like get like a filter that only like
No.
pushes down instead of up?
Well, you
There's no
can't.
way to fix
No,
it. I just gotta fucking
you
deal
cannot
with it.
fix it because then the feces can't go down.
No,
Whatever
no, no,
you do
no, no,
will
no.
be
See,
blocking
like,
the toilet.
see what I'm saying? Like you have a grate, right? And it pushes down and then it lets everything out. But the second you're done flushing,
Oh,
it
it's
comes
like a
back up.
lever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a door. It's like a door. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, you could do that, but I feel like that's needly be like
Just fucking deal with it.
extra. Because
What
like
if a
it's
snake
so
bites
rare
you
that
in the
something like
butt?
that happens.
Okay, well that happens. I mean, like most water snakes are
So
not
weird.
poisonous anyway, so I'll just be like, oh, what the fuck, and then I'll stand up and then I'll turn around and there'll be a snake in the toilet and be like, oh fuck, like that's terrifying, but whatever.
Yeah, it's gross, and
And
then
then I'll
you
have,
don't
like,
want to sit
you
on
know,
the toilet for
I'll have some
again for
trauma.
like quite a while. Yeah, you'll have the trauma of like, I don't want to take this shit right now because what if I get bit again? How do you think like a person like deals with that trauma?
Sees a therapist. A snake bit me on my ass.
I
can't
mean,
sit
yeah, a
like
lot of
shit in the
people go
floor.
to therapy for dog bites. Like that stuff is not weird. It's like,
Oh my god.
oh fuck.
My fucking butt trauma therapist.
Can you imagine
I
that's your job?
specialize in ass trauma.
Yeah, how the fuck do you get a specialist in that case, or do you just get a general like?
Specialist?
So yeah, it's like, oh, I guess it would be somebody who just be good with like
Trauma.
fears. Yeah, just
Yeah,
fears and
no,
trauma,
I mean it's
yeah.
not.
It's just a
Realistically,
weird
I
scenario.
went to school
just a
for
weird
8
scenario.
years to learn how to deal with ass bite trauma.
I mean, in their head, they're just like helping people get better, which is
Yeah.
a big plus. So
Imagine you're
There's-
sitting on the toilet and there's a snake, but don't be scared
It's
of
just-
a snake.
that's the thing, is that it's not a super rational fear, even if you live in Florida, because like most snakes, first of all, if they somehow make their way through the pipes and shit, like, what are they gonna do?
Wasn't there an
Like,
alligator in a sewer once? I read about that.
Yeah. a sewer gator? Sure. I mean, but is an alligator gonna get all the way through the fucking pipe?
Could you imagine
Those
though,
are some
if like
thin-ass
a baby
fucking
alligator takes a bite out of your butt cheek?
No. A tiny little water snake, like, is not gonna fucking bite you. It's just gonna chill, and then you're gonna like turn around and flush down a water snake and be like, wow, that was really weird. Like, there's a fucking snake in there.
I only ask because I saw a video this morning of like some dude opening the
Fucking
lid
kill
to
it.
his
I want to
toilet.
flush it down. I'd fucking murder it.
I saw a dude like open up his toilet and there was a
Don't
rat
bite
in
me,
there,
boy.
and then he flushed the rat down the toilet.
Death rat, die.
Oh, yeah. But
There's
the thing
a-
is, like,
You go.
this thing bites me in the ass. It's not getting away alive.
What are you gonna do to it? What
I'm
if you
gonna
can't see?
murder it. I'm gonna find the nearest blunt object and I'm going to smash it.
The nearest blunt object in your house is a blunt.
Oh, sheesh.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this fucking snake high as fuck.
No.
Do you live in the So Serge, do you
Yep.
live? There's a bunch of tornadoes in Florida now, right?
I haven't heard of it, but I would believe it. Yeah.
Never
Sometimes tornadoes do be occurring. I don't know. Like, we get tornado warnings. Like when I lived in Jacksonville, we would get tornado warnings all the time when storms came around, and I was like, "Damn, we get tornadoes in Florida?" And yeah, like, I guess we do. Didn't think about that.
I
Yeah.
genuinely didn't believe natural disasters actually happened because just they don't happen here.
Really?
Yeah, like I just
Really?
thought, like,
Wouldn't tornadoes
floods
be
were made
prominent
up
in
for
Wyoming?
the longest time.
Floods were made up.
Wouldn't there be plenty of tornadoes in Wyoming? Is
No.
What, your
like...
house got hit by water?
There's
Grow
never
up.
like since I've lived here, like there's never been a tornado even touch ground. There was like fears
What?
once that there was like clouds spinning, and then we were like, oh crap, there's gonna be a NATO, and then there wasn't.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Wyoming is not Tornado Alley.
Okay.
Not all of Midwest is just like gets fucked by tornadoes. I know from very personal experience that natural disasters do exist, because Florida is hurricane spot, and we just get hurricanes all the time. Like every year, we get big, massive hurricanes, and there's always news about how we're not handling it properly and people are out of a home. It really sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Florida's fucked because you're just it's swampy and it's ew. There's so much
I mean,
danger there.
only the south part of Florida is like super swampy. I mean,
Mm.
they're like around UF in Gainesville, which is kind of like center of Florida, more or less, more north. It literally has a bunch of swamps, but most of it is like the Everglades, which is below Central Florida. Like I'm not even that close to the Everglades, and I'm in Orlando.
Oh, yeah. But here in Chicago, we've actually gotten quite a few like tornado warnings. I think we got an earthquake near before. Um, but mostly floods. Floods is the most common thing. Oh, and blizzards. Yeah, fucking blizzards are horrible because
Never had
like I've only had them as a student, thankfully, like as a kid. So for me, that's just I don't have school today, and there's snow fucking everywhere. I can jump out the second story window and not like get hurt. Like that's how much snow there is. Um, but like literally, the entire neighborhood has to come outside and shovel like the main road, like on our street, because the city just won't have fucking time to go through that, and it's just like be mountains of the cars, and I just couldn't imagine like having to get home from work or like drive through that. Fuck no. Oh god.
Where in my hometown there is they would count the kids. They wouldn't cancel school in like the morning. You would get there, and depending on how many students actually made it, would depend on whether or not they did school or they'd send you home.
Oh wow.
Damn.
See, I just stay home. I just be like, not fucking care.
Dude, my mom would send my ass to school.
Yeah,
I was a
think
weird kid.
I would get put to school for sure. Like my mom would not have that.
I'm saying me now if I was a kid. Actually, as a kid, my parents made me stay home more than I'd like to. Like
Really?
they had to like convince me to stay home. Yeah, I was weird. Up until like when I started getting bullied in like elementary school, I always wanted to go to school.
Weird.
I was a real sheltered kid that like never left the house, so I loved getting out the house. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hated it from day one. I was not having any of it, no matter what. I especially now, based on the lifestyle that I live, where I just like wake up really late and go to sleep really late. Like I hated waking up at 5 a.m. because my school was an hour away. Like it was awful.
My school is 5 minutes away, and I wake up at 5:30 a.m.
Yeah, I mean that's your own decision though. You're kind of just
Nah,
an idiot
man,
for
they
that.
like have school starting so early these days.
Don't you have like? Aren't you in ROTC or JROTC?
Yeah.
Such that you have to be there early. Like that's your decision.
No,
No.
I don't have to be there early. I just choose to.
Yeah, at my school, there wasn't different for the JROTC or anything. Like they didn't have to be there earlier. I did have to show up to school at like 6 a.m. sometimes, because that was just like the only time my parents could take me. And that shit was brutal because I had horrible sleeping habits in high school, like worse than I do now, where I would just stay up to like 6 in the morning.
Same. Although I wouldn't stay up till 6 in the morning. I would stay up till 2 and wake up at 6.
My ass
Or
stayed up
sleep
till
every
6 in the
weeknight,
morning.
And
That meant
I
I
get-
was just going to school with no sleep.
oh, boy.
Sometimes, yeah, that was me.
I never did that. Just because I wasn't that stupid. I would get no sleep on weekends just to reset my sleep schedule, but then fuck it up during the week.
So there's a point in the all-nighter where your body no longer wants to go to sleep. It's just like fuck it, adrenaline now, and you're just like, oh okay, we're just gonna keep going with the rest of the day.
The last all-nighter I ever did, I forget what we were doing, but I think we were just watching a bunch of movies in this server. And I think it was just me, Ark, and Rats. And we were playing like Splitgate, watching movies. And then it was like 6 a.m. And then I think Ark left. And I was like, you know what, Rats? I'm going to get a monster. So I took Rat on an adventure with me to go and get a monster from the local gas station.
Is it walking distance?
No, I drove. It's only like a 1-minute drive, though.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did Rat pull an all-nighter too?
Yeah.
That man gets the least sleep. He has to. Like, I don't.
No, okay. He doesn't get a lot of sleep. But if we're talking least sleep,
It's between him and
probably
Lemerge.
Lemerge, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Drev is somewhere in there too, but Jesus Christ, man. Like, Lemerge is unhealthy. I worry about that, man.
I worry about Rats more just because he does it so often. It doesn't even seem like a problem for him. It's so weird. Like Lemerge, he knows it's an issue and he does things to fix it. Rats just kind of just falls asleep whenever. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. I don't get people do that. Especially, like, is Lemerge in college? Is Lemerge not in college? Does he have a job?
He won't tell us. He will not tell us.
What the
I
hell?
like to think
He will
Lemerge,
not tell
the reason he won't say anything is because he's like a CEO of a big company.
At age, what, 18 right now? Soon to be 19?
You could be like Estelle, just have a really like soft voice despite being like older. He could be lying to us about his age.
Nah, no one would ever do that. That's weird.
Like-
Yeah, sure.
Lemerge, what Ohio-based companies are there?
They're all probably stupid.
Yeah, Stupid Incorporated.
I know Ohio State's over there. That's
He's
about
the
it.
dean. Big Lots.
He's the dean of Ohio State.
Oh my gosh.
Lemerge is the CEO of
Kroger.
Big Lots.
Kroger, and then a bunch of companies I've never heard of.
Yeah. I've only
Goodyear.
heard of Big Lots
That's
and
Goodyear.
Kroger. And Sherwin-Williams. Wait,
Yeah, I'm
I've
still
heard of
looking.
Progressive.
Bob Evans!
Oh!
Yo, Bob Evans CEO. That would be so sick.
Do you think
No,
he
it's
runs
not that.
Procter and Gamble?
Jesus Christ, no. Could you imagine?
Is that like a law firm? It sounds like a law firm.
Procter and Gamble is I think it's like Johnson and Johnson, but don't quote me on that.
It's a healthcare company.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
You think Lemerge runs Goodyear?
Yeah, dude. Lemerge fucked with
Mimic
tires.
tires. No.
Because he's so tired.
Fuck you.
God damn it.
I'm in your
Yeah,
balls.
no. Out of the people we've known for over a year, Lemerge is still the most mysterious to us. Like we all
I
have
never want
learned
to know
so much
anything
about each other.
actually about him, though. It's much funnier if he just remains an enigma in my mind.
Yeah.
Oh my
Maybe, yeah.
god. Yeah. Oh god. I don't know. I hope one day to meet this like weird cat man. If he's not part of Surrey, I'm gonna be a little freaked out.
Yeah. I mean, if he doesn't have like a furry tail, you know.
Oh
He's one of
no,
those
I don't.
butt plug ones that laugh.
No.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh god.
Lemerge quite furry on it.
Merch doesn't even fight anymore. I remember when we used to call him a furry so often.
One day we should on the show go through all of the old quotes from the Goblin Grove server.
Yeah.
True. We did that like a few months ago. I think we do it every like few months where we just look
yeah.
through 'em.
I mean, I do that naturally. No.
It's
Yeah.
FNAF.
Some of them might start losing their charm. I
Was
don't know,
that
they were all pretty good
hilarious?
quotes.
Sam, was that not hilarious?
That was so
Admit it.
funny.
That shit was
I
so
was doing
funny.
anything
You were
I
like,
could to irk him last night.
yeah. Did you see what we put in quotes where Sam said FNAF? OJJ went off on him. It was so funny.
Oh, was it during Deep Rock?
Yeah. Well, it was just me and Rats, but yeah.
It was so he like
Oh my god, he was so
he
angry.
fucking lost it, bro. He was furious.
You said you were gonna do 10 minutes on why OJJ is a stinky poo poo head or something.
Oh, I did I?
Yeah.
I said a lot of things last night, but I can do that. We're at 28
Actually
minutes,
do 10 minutes
50
on it,
seconds now, so let's start.
Oh my
Orange
God.
juice jelly. Listen, I'll
Oh
tell you
my
why I
God.
hate this guy. Orange juice jelly, consistently, over and over again, juices jelly. Why would you do that?
I thought you were going to start with something real, man. What the hell?
I mean, we can get real, you know. There's something about his personality. It pushes me off,
Go
you know.
I love it.
When he starts talking, I just want to crack his skull like an egg.
He's 15.
Yeah, still want to assault him nonetheless.
Oh my gosh.
Orange,
He's probably
you listening to
scrawny
this?
too. He sounds so scrawny.
Yeah, to be fair, the age of someone doesn't mean I don't want to beat the fuck out of him. Like, Listen,
Oh my
there's
god.
there's no in between with Orange. I think he's either like extremely underweight or extremely overweight.
There's no way he's not extremely underweight. There's no way.
You don't think
No,
he's
he
that
could be
kid
fat.
rolling
He
around
could definitely be
school
fat.
like, have you guys played Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach yet?
No, he's definitely underweight, like for sure.
I don't know, but I don't know. It's his voice is both comedic and hilarious, but once you get exposed to, once I'm in like with Orange way too long, I can feel it. I can feel it start to get to me. It's like, oh god, he says saws one more fucking time, I'm gonna smash something.
Swouse.
Saws. God, that and like, oh, the fucking fake language he has like fucking done
Well,
around with.
I think he speaks in Cheems.
In Sheen.
Wait, hang on. Are you talking about give me a second.
Legion's language or whatever.
Humu humu nuku
Oh.
nuku apu ah. Are you talking about that? 'Cause I think
No.
it's amazing. I think it's awesome.
Fuck you.
Hang on.
Cheems is that like dog.
Cheems?
Okay.
Wait, why are you talking about
descriptive.
Cheems?
It's like the like the Chesburger from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Cheems.
I mean, I know what Cheems is. I just what's the context?
The way Orange talks.
Huma 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 kuna paka kapa wawa.
That's not. But okay.
I
Go
cried.
off. Go off. Humu humu nuku nuku apu ah.
Oh. God.
Yeah.
Who is that?
That's a fish. We don't
No,
know.
Orange. Is that Orange who sent that message?
That is not Orange. That is
Lucian.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, I have no idea.
If you ask Orange to recite that, he will do it perfectly. It's incredible.
Who?
Okay.
Orange Juice Jelly?
he has
Yeah.
weird skills.
One of them.
I mean, he can also sing like a ton of songs really well, like the sometimes he'll just pop off and sing the Five Nights at Freddy's theme. It's pretty fun.
Five Nights at Freddy. I can't sing it. I'm gonna get copyright stroke.
Yeah. Me when I get DMCA stroked.
Don't stroke me.
I wonder. I forgot that I was like playing some music on my stream. I wonder how much of that got copyrighted. I don't think any.
I don't
of it.
think Twitch
Like,
is copyright for music anymore.
Based.
But like, DMC would be up their ass if they didn't. So.
Well, they were, and then they made a deal with what's that? It's like RIAA.
Don't know what that RIAA.
It's like Record Industry.
Salt.
Association of America. Okay. Yeah. Oh, these are the people in charge of the copyright system. No.
No, I don't think they're in
No?
charge of copyright system, but I think they're in charge of most music in the U.S.
Okay.
Humu humu nuku nuku apua. Man, that's so funny. I love it.
It's pretty funny.
Currently pinned in Apocalypse. I also favorite thing that I'm doing right now is I do things in Apocalypse and say OJJ told me to do it.
He did.
Some guy
I
came
heard
in.
him. This is video proof.
Yeah, but the original one was Sammy Zito, who just came in and like joined the server and just did ear rape in VC. And I was like, I don't like this guy. I'm gonna kick him. And OJJ was like, all right. And I kicked him from the server. And OJJ, what? Wait, what? So he had him rejoin and he came back in and he did the same thing. And then OJJ was like, you can do whatever you want. So I kicked him again. And he has yet to come back. And I love exerting power upon this man. And then saying, OJJ told me to do it. It's his fault.
He did say to do it.
You're hiding behind a 15-year-old Surge.
Yeah?
On the internet.
I mean,
I'm disappointed.
it's pretty effective for the fact that I'm 6'3" and he's probably like 4'2".
Is he short? I don't think we know that.
Well, can't hide
Who
behind you,
gets
that's
to
for
being
sure.
Short? Fuck you. I'm short doesn't mean you have to shoot at me.
Listen,
No, it's funnier if we shoot at you though.
Okay.
shooters stay shooting, as they say.
If you guys could move anywhere, where do you think you would go?
Maybe
I
Texas.
hate how cold it is here.
Really?
Texas?
That's the only thing.
I've been talking about. Okay, so like, I'm a movie guy. I enjoy movies. I watch a lot of movies all the time. It's a way that I would bond with my dad. And I love watching, like, I don't know if you've seen like No Country for Old Men or there's another movie called Hell or High Water, which are both called Texas Gothic movies. Basically, they're just set in Texas, and they're like bleak. And every time they have this like diner that I just would kill to be at all times. Like, I love the vibe of Texas. I love what it gives off. So it's probably not as good as it is in the movies, but I would still love to be there. There was one in No Country for Old Men where this mean old lady, they were like, she said something similar to, you're getting a steak and you're getting sweet tea, and you either do want the green beans or you don't want the green beans. Like, you can't order anything else. This is what you get. And it was like, damn, like, I would kill to eat there. Like, I don't know why. Like, I would just love that so much. I don't even like sweet tea. I hate tea, but fuck
You
it.
don't
Like,
like
give it to
sweet tea?
me.
You're a Southern boy, though.
I know.
I thought
I mean, I'll
everybody
still
south of the Mason-Dixie line was like, tea.
Yeah.
I'll shit on anyone that drinks unsweet tea and isn't a diabetic, but still, I hate tea. You know, that's just the Southern way. Where would you live, clown? What warm place would you go to?
Probably California.
Gross.
It's like, it's somewhere where I can still like be this poofy haired, red and pink and blue colored person, and like not stand out too much. I think the easiest place where it's warm is either in California, Atlanta, or somewhere in Florida.
Yeah,
One of those things.
all three of those sound awful to me. I mean, somewhere in Florida, sure, but like, I hate California. And I hate Atlanta. I hate it.
Well, I love the big city because like everything's here. I love being in this congested area. So I want to be somewhere congested. Still, if there's too much nothing going on, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna be paranoid. No, I need constant everything around me. It's just such an easier life to live.
Yeah, big cities are cool, but I don't think like it gets much better than Chicago as far as the big city existence. Maybe like New York, but I don't know. In my opinion, Chicago's better. Probably the best big city in the country, realistically.
Yeah.
But damn, does it get cold?
Yeah, that's
God
something. It's
damn.
just so fucking cold, and it's not like I could go to New York because it doesn't get better. It really does not.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it
and
gets
then
cold in
their
Atlanta.
floods are worse. Their subways will flood. That's horrible.
Yeah, I don't know how
Our
that
subway.
works.
Oh no, man! Some of the subways will just go fucking underwater, and it's like, all right. Like, I don't get it. I don't get how that happens.
I think
What were you saying?
I've been thinking about it, and I would want to go like to maybe somewhere like in the middle of Poland.
Poland?
You know
Okay.
what? Respect it. I went to Poland. I thought it was awesome. The place was great.
Not like a city in Poland. Like some
Oh.
rural farm in Poland.
Oh yeah, you're from Wyoming, so like.
Oh yeah. No, so you don't understand what it's like to actually be in civilization.
I live so close to Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big city. Denver.
Well,
Denver's
that's the
pretty big.
biggest city for miles. For
For
miles and miles
I
and
live
miles.
pretty close to Albuquerque.
Damn, sometimes. Damn, do you live close to Laramie too? Wow, big cities here.
You say Laramie?
Yeah.
Laramie is
That's-
smaller than the town I live in.
Yeah, that's the only city in Wyoming I know.
Yeah, it's the like one of the smallest.
Yeah.
I only know it because there was
Oh.
this one girl, back when like politics on Instagram was a big thing, and like I knew this anarcho-capitalist guy, and he followed her, so I followed her, and she was really cute. But she was dating this dude, and she lived in Wyoming, which I didn't know was a real thing that people did. She lived in Laramie, and
Layer
she was
of
dating this dude that looked like Post Malone, and he wasn't, but he looked like Trailer Park Post Malone. I was like, holy shit!
That
Like, this is
tends to be
Wyoming.
the
This is
crowd in
Wyoming
Laramie.
people. I would not want to live
That's
anywhere
where
near
the
this state.
college is.
What, University of Wyoming?
Yeah, and what? How do you say it? Laramie.
Laramie?
Why?
I don't know. How am I supposed to say it?
It's Laramie.
Laramie? Nah.
Yeah.
Laramie. But I live.
Laramie's a street where I live.
I pretty much live in Colorado. Like if I drive like a few minutes, I'm in Colorado.
Yeah, that's pretty close. But yeah, why Poland? Just like
I don't know. It's like in the middle. I could like there's cool stuff to do close to Poland. And like the thing about Europe is that like
what?
every country is like state-sized. So I could like I'm like I think I will take a vacation to Italy. It's like the same drive
Yeah.
from here to like somewhere
Texas.
not far away.
I guess traveling between countries in the Europe would be like going from like Wyoming to Missouri. Like that's crazy.
And like I think the culture in between those two spots are so crazily different that it would be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I mean, Poland's just dope. Like, first of all. And
What's dope about Poland? I still don't get what's cool about Poland.
pierogies, bro. Listen.
Pierogi.
First of all, Poland's cool. Like, it's just a nice vibe. Like, the first thing about Poland that I noticed, everyone was attractive. That's just how it was. Like,
Hobby.
Okay. Okay.
Every-
It's because
okay,
there's no.
Okay.
It's because there's no colored people.
Fuck.
I love you.
That's
Chad.
why you
You're
want to go to
pretty.
Poland?
No, 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 no,
Oh
no.
my god.
No,
Holy
I said
face.
Poland because when I was thinking of like
holy man.
low population countries, Poland seems pretty low populated.
Okay.
38 million
You're just
people
gonna
live in
move
Poland.
past
No.
that? Really?
Low population of black people, I see.
No, no,
Oh my
It's
god.
gonna go live in Vermont.
I could just go to live in Vermont.
This is how I find out you're a racist?
No, I'm not.
On a
racist.
podcast?
I was making a joke.
This is how you reveal it? Not like at a weird 3 a.m. tweet
No.
that you shouldn't have tweeted or...
Realistically, the actual reason, because Sam is just wrong. I hope that's not your preference as Sam, because
I thought no, it wouldn't even be Poland because apparently Poland has 38 million people.
Yeah, it's sizable, but no, it's because the portion size in Europe and especially Poland is really low, so no one's actually overweight. And
Malta.
I think that's like no.
Well, Americans are fat. This has been a fact for a long time. Americans are fat.
Oh, why?
We're also much not like Scandinavians, but I'm pretty sure we're bigger than most Europeans, right?
What?
Wait, who? Us as a people?
Taller?
Americans?
Yeah.
Yeah. most of
We're
them.
fatter for sure.
Not
No,
the
like I'm pretty
French
sure most of us are really like, except for like Scandinavian countries,
and,
we're like
and
taller.
France is really tall.
Is France super tall?
Yeah.
I'm part French, but I'm not super tall. So explain that.
Your mom? Also, I'm Irish and English, and I'm really tall. And they're really
America's so mixed, so it's hard for me to say because we just have so many kinds of people that I see short people so often that I can't say that we're tall people. I am a short person myself.
Yep,
like-
that is a fact.
Yeah, like when you came over here, you were the only tall person in a room of five people.
Yeah, do you just surround yourself with short people? What's the deal?
No, that wasn't on purpose. Like it just happens.
Everyone was 5'4" or below. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was a
Oh.
That's
fucking
not an
elementary
accident, Klein. You
school
did that on
chaperone
purpose.
taking you guys to BCX
No,
live
no,
stream.
No, that was a total
Sergio's
accident.
straight up your school teacher.
Yeah.
Oh my, what he felt like, yeah.
It was like
Oh, like a
putting Samba
chaperone.
on the head, like, yeah, okay, keep being racist. Go ahead, like, you're good.
Oh, he doesn't need your permission.
Yeah, I know. But I gave him the pass anyway, so.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God. Oh, the fact that we keep up that joke.
Pretty funny.
You keep a what?
Man, goes out so apparently, Serge is the one in charge of the end pass.
Yeah.
In the group.
And I gave it out to, like, Mike and Somber. They could say it.
Yeah, the two black people in our group. God damn it.
Does Mike have the end pass?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, I mean, the thing he wants us to call him, we can't, but he can call it himself.
Oh yeah, we were asking. No, I think you asked. It was like, Mike, what do you want us to call you? He was like, oh, what I really want you to call me, you can't. And then he just said Spider, and then the
Yeah.
N word. Like, okay, yeah, you're right. We can't call you that.
No, clown, you could pull the Tekashi 6ix9ine card and call him that.
Bro, fuck Daniel Hernandez and everything he stands for.
Is that Tekashi 6ix9ine's real name?
Daniel Hernandez, yes, fuck
That
that
motherfucker's
guy.
name is Daniel.
Yeah.
How are you gonna
I'm not
act
sure
like a
it's
thug if your name's Daniel?
Daniel
Right.
Hernandez.
He's
Bushwick,
never
Brooklyn.
a thug.
Oh, he's Hispanic. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, Daniel
So, yeah.
Hernandez is Hispanic, yeah.
That's funny.
Well, one of the jokes I hear very often is that Mexicans say the N-word more than black people. Which is fucked up, but I would not be surprised.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, a mumble rapper moved out to, like, I don't know, like, rural Italy, where they're playing, like, pizza pepperoni songs? You know what I mean? Like, it's like a polka song.
What do you think of Italy? What the fuck?
Well, mumble rap came to Italy. I'm pretty sure Italy has mumble rap now.
Fun fact about Italy, they're not actually that big on pizza. They really do not have that many pizza joints. It's not something they make very often.
I'm just thinking, you ever seen the movie Luca, the Disney movie?
No.
That's my
No.
only frame of reference towards that country.
Is it like Ratatouille? Is that?
No, like, it's about, like, a fish kid, but that's not what's important. I just think of, like, oh, we gotta get our pet pizza and drive our mopeds and...
Is it Ratatouille in Paris?
Yeah, I think Ratatouille is French.
Bruh.
I guess I'm more racist towards white people than anything, so
I'm just racist.
they all seem the same to me.
I'm
What's your
never, I
guys'
would
favorite
never.
race to just absolutely... Just
Clown, you need to be honest with yourself in answering
I'm
this
scared
question.
of white people, and I definitely have.
That is the
it's like-
incorrect answer.
What? No, that is true. I'm scared of white people. I go down the street and they look at me and I'm like, please don't say a word.
Be honest with yourself. Be 100% and totally honest with yourself. While you may be racist towards white people, you are 10 times more racist to the Vietnamese.
What? That is a lie, and I'm not gonna let you get away with that. Fuck you. No, I'm not
Wait,
racist towards the
what,
Vietnamese.
what-
Oh my
Why
god!
do you hate the Vietnamese?
I don't hate the Vietnamese.
He does.
Look, there was a time where Azin was in our like call, and I don't know what happened, but we found out he was Vietnamese,
We
and somehow
Clown
look, we all
interviewed
collectively.
him. He
Look,
tortured him until he admitted to being.
No, I didn't. This is a lie. I would never do that to Azin. No. I forget how he brought up that he's Vietnamese, and I forgot how we moved on to the topic of slurs, okay?
You know how we moved on to the topic? You called him a Viet Cong. That's how
Oh
we
no!
moved.
What?
You,
Oh,
you
God,
called him a Viet
no.
Cong, and then we're like, is that racist?
He's a
Like,
goddamn
"That's
VC."
No! No! I hope I didn't. Oh
You did.
god!
It was
Did I call him a
hilarious.
slur?
Yes.
Oh no!
You then immediately asked if that was a slur to call him Viet Cong.
No, I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm like 80% sure I didn't.
It was pretty funny.
And
And then I looked up and I had to inform you of all the other ones that I can't say on here, except you can because you're racist toward the Vietnamese.
Well, I'm not racist, but we did discuss the slurs with Azin, and he was laughing the whole time. So he was okay with it at least.
Oh yeah, I mean it's totally fine, right?
Fuck you. I'm not racist, you asshole. At least not to the Vietnamese like that.
What's wrong with the Vietnamese people?
Yeah.
I don't
What
know.
have you got against Azin?
What do you have against the
I
people
don't have
of
anything
Vietnam?
against Azin.
Azin's a great guy.
He is a great guy. He has helped me a lot.
Except for the fact he's Vietnamese, right?
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
You made one mistake.
So would it still be in a bad color if I still uploaded that tilting as in video?
Tilting this fucking slope.
No! Whoa! You actually just said one. What is wrong with you? Oh my god!
No, that's just gonna be the title of your video, and we all know it.
No! What?
The title
You
of
actually
this
just said a
episode is
slur.
"Clown is Racist."
Serge just actually said a slur. Fuck you. Oh, are you
You're
gonna bleep that out,
racist.
by the way?
Doing my best clown impression. Everyone knows it.
I can
Sam,
bleep
are you
it.
gonna bleep that out? Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's funny if I don't though.
Okay. I want to say I don't approve of any of this. Then you go off though.
Didn't I make like the most racist joke earlier?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but he
no,
he also
no.
outwardly
no,
said a slur.
To
He
be fair,
outwardly said a slur.
listen, you called ass in a Viet Cong, right? I'm pretty.
I did. Oh my god! Stop. Can we move on to another topic now?
No, I'm gonna go.
Oh, yeah? You want to move on? You don't want to apologize and be sorry for it? You just want to pretend like it didn't happen?
What?
Okay.
I did apologize already. I said if I. Oh my god! Whatever.
Oh, if it happened, what are you, Kevin Spacey?
Fuck you! I don't remember this happening. Not like that.
I don't remember something like this happening, but if it did, I am sorry for it. Also, I'm gay.
So
you.
what if I molested those kids? I'm gay.
I don't remember it happening, but if it did, I'm very sorry. I'm
No,
fine.
because I wouldn't do something like that.
That is a
No.
clown thing to do, though. When you think about it,
What? No.
dude, I can totally see you doing that. In fact, I'm pretty sure you did, dude. Clown, let's gaslight
Fuck
this kid.
you. Don't y'all are trying to gaslight me. I hate you. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Fucking hate you.
We should get rats in here.
Oh
You
can,
guess later.
god.
All right, I
You
got
get
It
Yeah,
almost worked too. It almost worked.
We
Oh,
can
fuck
move
you.
on, Mr. Racist.
Fuck you.
You can you have a hand, right? Let's say it's your left hand. I'm taking
Okay.
away your pinky finger. What attachment would you rather have instead of a pinky finger?
Penis.
Wait, so I get a second something? Yeah, so fast. You were so ready with the penis.
Was I supposed to hesitate? I'm confused.
Just ask the question, penis. Penis.
Look, okay, look. If we're thinking logically here, having a second penis would be very easy to hide. You wouldn't look like a freak to anybody else in
walking
society.
around wearing gloves.
But like,
They'd be
no,
like,
that's
why
with
is,
a-
fine.
why
If
is
you-
that? Why
if
is
you
that
lost a
A-search
pinky,
fella always wearing gloves?
that's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that-
mean, those
you're-
gloves look really
No, back
weird.
up.
Why
No,
does
no,
the
no.
pinky on the
I
left
said
hand
gloves,
look
but
like
I
a
meant
penis?
glove.
Okay.
But I'm saying the penis is very easy to hide. Having the two penises is very easy to hide. You're not gonna. Okay, maybe people think you're a freak if you don't have a pinky, but like that's a way less if compared if maybe you had a second arm or second leg.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a third leg. There.
Well, I mean
Well,
third,
fourth one,
yeah.
realistically.
Okay, Mr. Tripod, sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
What about you,
I
clown?
think
What are you changing? out
penis
your
would be
pinky
the
finger?
smartest answer.
No, you don't have to change it up for another body part.
Oh,
Just an attachment.
wait, you said appendage,
attachment.
attachment. What does that mean?
Oh wait, can I change mine
I'm putting
to
a
metal
spork
penis?
on that hand, you know?
Oh wait, you mean it goes where the pinky was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Serge, why the fuck would you put a penis there?
Why not?
Why do you think
I knew
said
what
you'd
was
always be
going
wearing
on.
gloves?
Oh, I thought you were saying like have a second body part. Okay.
Have you guys seen that dude on Reddit that has two penises?
That's not real.
No.
Yeah, it is
I
real.
mean,
He's
there is a
he's a
case
fake.
where
He's a fake, actually.
if he's
He
a
got-
fake,
he
that's
got
fine.
outed.
But
Yeah.
but that thing is real. Like people
Have you
are
seen-
born
like,
with two
there's a real.
penises.
He's like a super nymphomaniac. Like he's crazy.
Yeah, but it's not real. Like,
It's real.
it
It's
really is
it's
fake.
real.
It really is fake. I'm serious.
No,
He got outed. He's actually fake.
he got outed.
Yeah, no, he really is fake.
But there's
Not real.
so many pictures of it.
Yeah, I mean, he went through great lengths to pretend like it was real, but it's not.
I'm googling double
I-
penis guy.
I don't want a battery for my vapes. I think
Just the
that's what I
backup
want. My
battery?
No, it would be like my main battery. Like whenever I want to smoke, I just attach I just twist down one of the carts and I press a button on my like pinky vape, and I just replace it every now and then.
Wait, yeah. What if it was a bong?
Not a bong. It had because I still have to like be able to be hired, and people aren't like, what the fuck is that on his hand? You know?
Wear a glove.
Wear a glove. Well, a bong shaped glove?
Yeah. Say it's a joke.
No. That would never work.
In medical terms, having two penises is known as diphallus or diphallia, in which an exceedingly rare and anatomical variation that is thought to occur in about 1 of every 5 to 6 million births. At least 100 cases of diphallus have been documented in the medical literature over the last 400 years, but the details of each case vary wildly. Having a complete duplication of the penis, like the guy on Reddit, where one is capable of erection and ejaculation, is certainly possible, but highly unusual. Beyond having a duplicate penis, other diphallic configurations include having one penile shaft with 2 heads at the end,
Yep.
like a
That's why
like
I
a
imagine
fork
it's more common.
of
Yeah.
single
Like a
penile
fork.
shaft that splits into 2
Like a fork in the road.
or a
Yeah,
one
like a
full-size penis accompanied by a small, and they have it in quotation marks, accessory penis.
Why do we call it a
What the
fork in the road
fuck?
if the fork has 4 tongs? That makes no sense to me.
You may also be wondering if this can happen to women, and the answer is yes. There are some
Penises on
documented
women?
cases of women
Yeah,
with
two
diphallic equivalent.
vaginas. 2 vaginas.
Could you
Two
imagine?
penises?
You know how powerful you'd be?
I didn't even know they had one.
I
How
can
powerful
never
you'd be?
find it.
Oh god. The
Diphallic.
super clit. It's just 2 clits attached to each other.
Just big cleat.
Oh my god. You never said. Wait, what attachment did you want, Sam?
A spork.
What?
You know,
That man just wants to
dude,
eat
I
with
would
it.
be eating things. Like, I would never need.
But you'd have to wash it so often.
Who cares? You not wash your dishes normally?
No, that's true. But like, you'd have to always keep it clean and shit. Like, you'd have
That
no.
or like a shovel.
How
What?
big is the shovel?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Are we talking about like a small like gardening shovel,
have you
like the
seen
one
those
for the
things
like
that,
potted
like,
plants?
extend into
I mean-
full-length staffs?
If we're going any size here, I might as well just have the fucking Empire State Building on my hand. Like,
You can't move then.
Nah, like,
no, I'll move.
have
Yeah,
you seen
no, I'll
those
move it.
things that like extend into full-on staffs?
Okay, but like your center of balance for your arm would be so off.
Who cares? I'd have a shovel in my pinky.
That sounds so awful, dude. I'm playing Brawl, alright? And I have to press the shift button to dodge with a fucking shovel. That sounds terrible. I'd rather press it with a penis.
Well, you'd probably be a controller person,
What if-
or you'd
what-
have a custom
What
setup.
if instead
Disgusting.
of a shovel, you get a shift key as your pinky finger?
Oh, so I could just dodge frame 1. That'd be sick.
Or like you just flex your finger and it presses the shift key.
You've never have you guys ever played controller or not? I guess Serge, have you ever played controller Brawlhalla?
Well, okay. Technically,
Yeah.
yes. When I was at Mike's, we did this, each of us
We
took
each had a
one,
Joy-Con.
we each had one half of a Joy-Con and played
Joy-Con, yes.
Brawl with it.
Yeah, it was
I
amazing.
played a tournament
won
on
most
half
of
of a Joy-Con before.
Jeez, how?
It's like self-torture.
It's not that bad.
You can't taunt.
Yeah, you have to rebind taunt.
Okay.
You know, we lost, I think, a dodge because of that. We all rebound taunt. I think we couldn't dodge after that.
No, we still had dodge button. It had like 2 separate buttons for dodge.
Oh, okay.
Just had to get good, you know, realistically. Get good stuff. You saw
Well, I remember winning most of them, so I was pretty good. King Joy-Conner over here.
They call him
Not to
the
flex or
Joy-Con.
anything.
He's Mr. Nintendo.
I am Mr. Nintendo. What the fuck?
Was that the Mr. Nintendo theme and I just don't
Yeah, is
get
that
the
my
That's a
theme
reference?
Mr.
song?
Nintendo
Yeah.
theme.
Oh my
I wonder
god.
how loud it was.
Loud enough.
I heard it.
I heard it.
Boom.
Man, I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna work.
Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. What's your favorite Martin Luther King Jr. quote?
Oh God.
To be or not to be?
That is Hamilton.
That is Shakespeare.
That is not Hamilton.
Hamilton was made like in our lifetime, Sam.
No, man, there's definitely.
You know, Alexander
Hamlet.
Hamilton was a real person.
That is Hamlet.
Hamlet, yes.
Hamilton. You know, Alexander Hamilton was a real person.
Oh, he said Hamilton. I thought of the musical.
Okay,
because he was talking about a play. He was talking about a play. Fuck you. He meant Hamlet. He literally meant a play.
So I don't know what my favorite quote is, but you want to know what my senior quote was?
What was your senior quote?
So this is something I talk about a lot. Is that in high school, I was quite the edgelord, very racist. It was really bad. Everyone knew this. People really didn't like me, deservedly so. My senior quote was "Racism is bad." Martin Luther King Jr. Yeah.
Well, I'm a senior in high school, so I've been thinking about my senior quote since like I was like in 7th grade, and I ended up going with, and they asked me at the beginning of the year. I decided that I would go with the quote. Sometimes I sneak into my neighbor's yard, dressed in all orange, and roll around in the dirt. I like to pretend to be a carrot.
Oh, it's amazing. No, that is amazing. Do you know how many people are going to look at Sam's quote and be like, what the fuck?
I hope people look
Why
at it
did
with,
he say this?
Like midlife crisis. And they're like, I remember high school. Then they flip through the pages and they get to me. And they're like, what?
And then there's always people in like your graduating year you just don't know. So some
What's the size of your graduating class?
Like 500.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's gonna be plenty of people you just don't know. There's gonna be like, who the fuck is this guy? And why didn't I meet him during these 4 years?
They probably
let me go hit up
I know
Sam the linear shoe, see how he's doing. And you're dead. I have killed you.
Yes, sir, just killed me. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna die ever, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
I am an
Air
immortal
National
being
Guard.
and all.
I think I have a senior quote, but I don't remember what it is. Let's see.
Oh, he pulled out the yearbook.
Yes, sir.
I do not have mine.
Oh, it's weird seeing all of these. Oh, I took everything with me when I moved.
What's Somber's senior quote? I'm interested.
Fuck, he graduated a year after me.
Aw, sad face.
Yeah, so I actually don't know it off the top of my head like that. I think I may have seen it, but I don't remember it.
You were an edgelord?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god, dude. My worst offense.
Oh my god, mine is so bad. No.
What is it?
Oh no.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Well, I also realized that like if people ever found out what high school I went to, they'd figure me out pretty easy because that is quite a quote. I'll tell you in confidence. I'm not saying it on podcast.
All right. Yeah, my worst offense was I showed up to school twice. The day after Trump won the election. And I want to say it was one pep rally that was a month or two before that, because our class colors were red, with a Trump hat, Trump shirt. And I wasn't even like a big Trump supporter or anything. I just like wanted to piss people off. That's how much of an asshole I was. Like, I don't know. It's hard to think about now. People really did not like me, and I really understand that now. There's still people who like I knew this chick who had a birthday party, like a couple months ago, and I only knew her from high school. Like we had a mutual friend that we're both really close to, and I didn't go because I know that she doesn't like me because of something that happened now 4 years ago, actually 3, or not 3, 5. It was junior year, so it was 5 years ago, but still, like, because I haven't talked to her since. Like, she has no reason to think I changed. So
that's unfortunate. I used to like be an edgelord, but I wouldn't like do any like like clothing based stuff, I would be like how I am now, but like louder
just, like,
in public and and like I would
Thoughts
learn
on,
how people
people in
thought
Poland?
politically, and I would go the direct opposite way.
Yeah, I mean, in my head, I have always thought this, that, like, in teenage, at least in guys, it is 100% natural for them to, like, rebel at some point as a teenager, right? Everyone knows that. But,
Every teenager does that.
yeah, when you have parents that are, like, supportive, like, my mom was always supportive of me, and, junior year-ish, like, she just gave me independence. I could go to bed whenever I wanted, I could do whatever I wanted, realistically, and all I had to do was let her know, like, what was going on. So, like, how the fuck am I gonna rebel against that? Like, so instead, it was my peers, and the people at my school were all very left leaning, very, like, progressive crowd in my school. So that's what I did. I mean, it's not to say that like, the only reason I believed all that was, to troll people or something. Like, I really did believe, like, I advocated for ethno states and shit sometimes. Like, it was really bad. And the only reason that I'm not like that anymore was because everyone hated me, and I was like, I should not do this anymore. And also in college, I made a group of friends at my dorm in like the, what's it called, like, same floor as me, and they were all fairly left leaning, and I didn't want to say anything that would cause me to lose them as friends because they were really cool people, and eventually that just made me believe those things, and so now I'm like somewhat left leaning. So, people can change. Like, I really believe that people shouldn't be held to, like, the person they were in high school, but I can understand why. Like,
Yeah.
Especially if you haven't talked to me since high school, like, it completely makes sense.
Yeah.
Barring the, thing I said about Clown's title, whatever, Clown's more racist than I am anyways, like, it's not a big deal.
What's your favorite ethno state?
Oh my god.
There's only one, and it's not my favorite. I can't say it's my favorite, but there's only one, and it's Israel.
I was super into what's it called? So I can't remember what it's called now. What's the practice of, like, killing people based off, like, their how much they
Eugenics?
Yeah, I was super into eugenics, like, freshman and sophomore year.
Of, like, breeding, like, the perfect human race where, like, oh, they have to look like this? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That isn't... Yeah. Alright, listen. I will defend that.
You would defend eugenics.
Yeah, but not in the same way. Like, when people think about it, they think about, like, Holocaust and, like, killing people. And realistically, like, it's legitimately good to, like, if people have... Think about this, right? If I ask you, someone has a inheritable trait that is inherently negative, legitimately bad. You don't want to pass it on to their kids, right? But they want to have, like, 5 kids. They want to give it to as many people as possible, which is creating human suffering. Should they be allowed to breed?
Well, here's the thing. First off, eugenics is not always that cleanly cut. It's not like, oh, this person has this quote-unquote defect or whatever. Because usually eugenics will talk pretty badly about these things. So very commonly, it'll be related to things like that don't make a lot of sense, like hair color, and like skin color and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's the first problem with eugenics. It very easily just turns into racism. The second problem is those people that you're like, oh, you don't deserve to, like, make kids. They have lives of their own that they deserve to, like, live. And if you can't just say, oh, this person has autism, their life sucks, they shouldn't make more people with that kind of life.
What's wrong with autism?
That's the thing. It's like, how do you decide what is a trait that shouldn't be passed on?
But if I began the eugenics, then everybody would have autism.
Oh, eugenics, but instead of, like...
Have you seen the newer Predator movie?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, don't bring this up.
Wait, what movie? What'd you say?
Have you seen the newer Predator movie?
This is my least favorite trope in any movie ever.
No.
They like the predators are looking to like make their race better, like the predator race. They want to take autism from the planet. So they're trying
Really?
they're trying to take this one autistic kid like the whole movie.
Yeah,
Oh my
and
God.
the way that they solve it is the autistic kid is just such a genius that he like
He learns a language in 30 seconds.
It's like and he just fixes everything, and it's
One
just
of
like
the worst tropes in
so
movies
bad.
is like this person has autism, so that's a superpower, and we're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
use
my
it.
least favorite trope.
And it's like, I get it. It's like you're trying to make this thing that's different about people in a good light, but it's such a weird
Could you
trope
imagine
that
being
is
an
like
autistic child watching those movies too? I was sitting in those in the theaters like watching those movies, and they're like, "All right, you're supposed to be Mr. Superpower," and I sucked at most things.
it's just it's because what they're doing is they're focusing on savant syndrome, which is its own thing entirely, where it's like a person is just really good at one subject for some untold reason.
It's such lazy writing. It's really just stupid. Like this thing that the writer doesn't understand, but he could easily Google and understand better, must be like a miracle cure in his movie because, you know, I don't understand it and therefore it can do anything. But when you show it to people who actually understand it, it's just stupid. It's just lazy fucking writing. Like, I can't stand when movies do shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. That Predator movie
Mm.
sucks, by the way. It's like the worst
It
thing
was
I've ever
so
seen in my
bad.
life.
Yeah.
I mean, it has Keegan-Michael Key, who I love, and I still hate it.
Oh, you know what? I didn't finish that Predator movie. It was so bad, I couldn't.
Unfortunately, I did.
Uh,
It was awful.
yeah. It was just like, oh, this is another Predator movie, and it has a cool actor, but like that's it.
Yeah.
It was really it. God, eugenics is.
I mean, it's not practical, right? Because eventually, like, whoever leads it will, like, be biased towards something stupid. Like, oh, I don't like this hair color, or I don't like this eye color. Like, it's not something you can practically do, but when you
Ever,
think
no.
about it, like, it's not inherently a bad thing. It just gets a bad name.
Well, no, I still think it is because it's like, who. The problem in it is the human element of someone has to decide what is it the things we're breeding out, and
I'm
so I
going
think
to breed
it
you
is
out.
it is a bad thing. Yeah.
You, in particular, clown. I'm going to breed you
Okay.
out.
Well, you already failed. I have been bred, and I am alive.
Look behind you.
It's me. I am in those cheeks.
We will now breed together.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it means, right? Is that I just make you gay, so you can't have.
Yeah,
biological
gay
kids.
people can breed,
Yeah,
right?
go ahead and look at me, clown. This guy is gonna become gay.
What does that mean?
I'm so stinking hot.
Okay.
I think we ended there. I don't think we can go any further, boys. It's like an
Okay.
hour and 10 minutes.
Clown is
Holy
double cheeked
shit.
up every day of the week. And that is a fact.
Thank you guys for watching the Goblin Grove episode 1 or 2, Schrodinger's episode.
I feel like the past one is Schrodinger's episode because that either does get released or it doesn't, you know?
I feel like you're both
No, I'm
wrong,
saying
and
they're
don't forget to
both
follow me on
1 or
Twitter.
2 at the same time. Either way,
More
it's not
importantly, follow me on
important.
Twitter.
Bye.